Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tom Worth Jr. Wanted to talk about a little bit about Facebook not doing content moderation anymore and truth and lies in general, and also about a guy who believed in taking stands, and I believe in taking stands, and it's easy to sit on the sidelines and just not get involved or not publicly state which side you are on, and I've always thought that that's not the way to be. If you're in a job, in a work setting, and these issues they don't come up, then I'm not advocating for you to come out and interrupt people's work day and work and life and get in their face about things. I do think that when it comes to jobs and workplaces, that if it's a place that politics has no place, then leave the politics out of it. Leave your own personal stances out of things. But if it is a situation where your voice can make a difference, then by all means use your voice and pick a side. Mark Zuckerberg announced he is no longer going to have content moderation on Facebook, something that they started really getting after in 2016 when Trump was running for president, and then during his first term. It was under a lot of pressure from Dems, from liberals, from people who cared about hate speech and incitement to violence and lies and misinformation. I don't know why that's something that the left cares about, but the right does not. But it very much is so. You always have the right yelling about censorship and free speech, but the only things that are problematic when you have content moderation in social media are misinformation or hate speech or Nazi propaganda, or things that have no place in our society. And the right always gets all bent about when they can't do those things, they can't say those things, they can't tell those lies. And it's baffled me. It always has. The left, the free speech, that used to be a liberal thing, and they want free speech. We want free speech, but you have to draw a line. And the famous Supreme Court case where you can't yell fire in a crowded theater, that puts limits on free speech. I don't know. There are limits to what you can do, and it seems pretty clear to rational, reasonable people when those lines are crossed, and that's where these content moderators come in. And we don't have any more content moderation anymore with Elon Musk buying Twitter and putting that out the window there, Facebook now. You've got Blue Sky, and Mark Cuban rightly points out that Blue Sky is the only content moderated social media site of any import now. And it's the only one that hasn't given in to Donald Trump. People around the world leaders, business leaders, billionaires, the richest people in the world here in the U.S. it is freaky, it's weird, I don't get it. They are lining up to bow down before him before he takes office. They're donating to his inauguration, they're publicizing his wife Melania. They are doing everything he has always asked for them to do, but they never would before, and he was president before. It's really weird, and I don't get it. But Blue Sky is an alternative, I guess, in the social media realm. I saw a quote out there today on Blue Sky, and it was by the author of the book Night. I believe it's pronounced Elie Wiesel, and he was a Holocaust survivor. But his quote was, "Always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented." And I just came across this tonight. Of course, my video last night was called This is no time for silence, as Trump is certified. These people, these billionaires and these leaders are not only not being they're not only being silent, they are lining up behind Trump. And I just can't tell you how disconcerting it is and how off-putting and how baffling it is. And I don't know why. Um, Related, I guess, is his ridiculous comments about the Panama Canal a few weeks ago, and now about Greenland and Canada. And I saw someone ask the correct question we should all be asking. In the past, whenever he does these ridiculous, outlandish, what is he even talking about kinds of things, it's always to cover up something. It's usually because something has just broken, some news has just broken, some development has just come out, and he's just trying to, hey, look over here, don't pay attention to the truth that's happening here in reality, just look over here to my nonsense. That's when he would bust out these comments. And it's easy to forget that he just constantly did that because we haven't been subject to that on a daily basis for the past 4 years. And you have to wonder what he is trying to distract from. It could be as simple as confirmation hearings for his cabinet picks. I know that at least one of them is January 14th, which is a week from today. I'm not sure if that's the first one or not. So it could be all the bad stuff that's going to come out during these confirmation hearings about these picks, and he just doesn't want anyone to pay attention to that. He wants them to pay attention to, are we going to annex Canada? Are we going to buy or steal Greenland from Denmark? These things that have no basis in reality. Renaming the Gulf of Mexico. This is something that one of his idols, authoritarian Xi Jinping, does. He takes bodies of water over near China or islands and names them different things than they currently appeared on world maps, just to say, oh, that's China's, and this is what China is calling it. And it's, that where he gets the ideas from. And it's just a weird time right now, and I just wanted to remind people to not be silent, once again, to pick a side. You have to pick a side. When you don't pick a side, you are an enabler. You are the people who stood by when the most horrible things that humanity has inflicted upon the rest of humanity took place. When people stood silent, when people did not take a side, or worse, when people got on board with the bad guy. And that's what these people are doing now. And you have to ask yourself what threats are being made behind the scenes. It's not just simple greed and dollars. Facebook already makes all the money. Amazon already makes all the money. Elon Musk already makes all the money. So it's not as simple as that. And I don't know that we're going to find out what it was. What I'd like to see is all of the Washington Post talent that's been leaving in droves. I'd like them to get together under, what's Mark Cuban up to with his billions? Why not start an outlet for these people who are amazing at what they do, for getting to the truth, for exposing the truth, for telling the truth? Why not get another billionaire backing an effort like this? And it's not the Washington Post anymore. And it can't only be the New York Times. It's not CNN. It's not MSNBC. It is, I don't know what it is. Maybe it can be people who have no home now because their billionaire owners have chased them out. I don't know. LA Times used to have some good reporting, some award-winning reporting, and their billionaire owner also canceled the op-ed that would have backed Kamala Harris back during the election. There's opportunity here. There's real opportunity, but you need people who are going to be the opposition. And so far, I see that in Mark Cuban right here in Dallas. And I don't know who it is, who else it is. Is he the only one brave enough? He hates Donald Trump more than the rest. It's a personal hatred there, going back to him trying to do his own reality show after Trump had The Apprentice, and he loves the spotlight just like Trump does. He's not the evil man that Trump is. He is a publicity hound, and that's probably the worst you can say about him. But he's not. He's no Trump, and I would choose Mark Cuban any day of the week over Donald Trump. So hopefully you all can do so as well. And I love that he keeps trumpeting Blue Sky. I am still trumpeting Blue Sky. I saw a lot of great stuff tonight. One other thing about Blue Sky is I noticed I had some more followers on that, and I haven't posted anything yet. So thank you to the followers. I don't have a lot, but noticed a few more today, and it's not something I see every day, and I just thought that was pretty cool. But then I saw a bunch of posts out on Blue Sky from people I follow or people that were, based on my interests, mentioning that they are picking up new followers and that there's a lot more people on Blue Sky today. And that would be a direct response to the outpouring of people today saying they were leaving Facebook. That's old news, but actually saying they would leave Instagram and Threads, that would be pretty big. A lot of people separate Instagram from Facebook, even though it's all Meta, it's all Mark Zuckerberg all the way down. If people start leaving Instagram, that's kind of a feel-good place for a lot of people. But if you really want to make your voice heard with Mark Zuckerberg, you would leave Instagram. And I never joined Threads. They tried to twist your arm into doing it and trick you into clicking on things that suddenly you're about to be signed up for Threads and you don't even know it. I never did any of that, and I never will. Instagram would be tough to give up because I do like looking at pictures that make me feel good. And I haven't given that up yet, but I might. I love that people have, and I love that more and more people every day are finding their way to Blue Sky. Yeah, so that's about it for today. Stay warm. We've got the big thing moving in. It's already hit part of the country now. It should be here in Dallas Thursday, and not looking forward to that, but maybe we'll get to work from home Thursday or Friday or something. And I hope you all stay safe and warm. We'll talk to you later.